welcome back to A Deeper Connection. It is Wednesday. Yay, hump day. Woo, woo. Getting over that midweek hump. All right, well, I hope everyone's doing well today. Hearts, thank you. I love you too. I'm looking forward to our practice today. It's been getting so good to have the same people coming over and over and over again, and it's just been nice hanging out with you all, and I appreciate it. All right, well, this is the pre-class, right? So if if you're ready to start doing the work, we're not going to do the work probably for another 15 minutes. This is just the introduction to the work, so you're welcome to hang out, and please, if there's any questions that you have, or if there's anything you'd like to share about what you've experienced over the past 6 weeks doing this practice together, that would be greatly appreciated, because it would be a learning opportunity for everybody else who is coming along and who may be new and wondering how this practice can help them. So please share, just little insights or tidbits of things that maybe you've experienced during this practice. So I do want to talk a little bit about the practice. The practice is created for us to become more aware of our own physical body, for physical aches and pains, of our own emotional body, for emotional experiences, responsibility for the choices we are making in our emotional states, of whether we're choosing to be grounded so we can make better choices, or whether we're just getting up in our head and letting anxiety and depression and fear take over, which is not very easy then to move forward or get anything accomplished. So basically, through this technique, we do movement, breath work, and mantra in order to create a conscious connection with our own self messages, the messages that we get for ourselves and not from other people's expectations, right? I always like to say the only expectations I have to fill are the expectations I have for myself, right? So that's really the important part about this practice, is that you start to be fulfilled with your life rather than trying to please everybody else. And even if you don't know what's your passion, sometimes I have a lot of students that come, clients, they're like, I don't even know my passion. And this will, if you don't know your passion or know which way to go as you move forward, this practice will give you all those answers. The key is in the practice. It's not just doing it here, for an hour, 3 times a week when we all get together. It's about using these techniques that you've learned in the moment of the rest of your life, when those moments come up, to be able to create more positive decisions, which keep the vibration high, and that's how the law of attraction works. And that's really what all this is about. That's why I play the gong, because it has to do with frequencies and vibrations, and it's very all mathematical, and this is pretty much science that I'm teaching, but it's more from a spiritual perspective. You can definitely find this proven. This is a proven technique, and you can dig into all that if you're a left-brained person and want to know about it. But check out frequencies and vibrations and the law of attraction, and that is the more scientific side of what we're doing. This is more of a spiritual practice, really connecting with self or soul, if you believe in that. And if you don't believe in that, you could just believe in the outer power or the higher power or whatever it is. These techniques really help us to create that connection, just so that we can, even if we're just asking for wisdom, or we're asking for time and health and space and support, whatever that is. We're all going through different things, and we all need help, and we should all be asking for help from the higher source, whatever that means to you. And when we become open to receiving, that's when we start to notice what is around us that is benefiting us, that maybe came from the outer self, the higher self, the higher power, the universal energy, the quantum realm, however you want to look at it. Things are there all the time. The more I was practicing these techniques, the more aware I became of what already is around me that I can use to raise my vibration and attract different things, right? Higher vibrational outcomes. So the breath work is the most powerful thing, and that's kind of why we do this 15-minute class before, so that I can teach the breath work. It's really important as we go through the class for you to remain connected to the breath throughout the whole class. even when we're going from position to position, even when you're, fixing your top or putting your shirt forward or pulling up your pants or whatever it is you're doing, tying your shoe, whatever you're doing, don't disconnect from the breath to do that. That is a mindless act. You don't need a lot of brain power to think about tying your shoe or fixing your shirt, right? Getting your glasses or putting in your earbuds. So use your mind to maintain a connection with your breath, right? That Ujjayi breath. So I'm going to do Ujjayi breath. You're welcome to do it. I think there's quite a few people here today. So Ujjayi breath, I'll explain it and then we can all practice it together before the class starts. And if you want to join us for the class, it'll start at 4 o'clock. So make sure you have a space ready and have some loose, comfortable clothing on. And some earbuds handy because the gong sounds really, it's much more effective if you have earbuds or if you have your phone or your computer hooked up to speakers. It'll be much better. All right, so the Ujjayi breath is also called the breath of life in the tradition that I learned it from. I became to know it as the breath of life. In the yoga tradition, it's called the Ujjayi breath. Circular breathing is more of a scientific term for it. And then there's also kind of like a slang term called the ocean breath or the wave breath because it makes a noise through your body. And it's important to learn how to do this because it really helps you regulate your heartbeat, right? Well, you can regulate your heartbeat by controlling your breath. And basically, right now, it's about controlling the breath and learning how to control the breath. But in the end, once you rehypnotize yourself to be in this state of breathing, then it's really about letting go of the mind and thinking about it and allowing yourself to breathe in this state, right? But we have to use the ego to learn how to do this, right? We have to be in control of the breath. You have to be able to control the breath so that in the end you can let go of the control and it'll automatically do that, right? You're reconditioning yourself to breathe differently and to maintain your connection with breath. And when you maintain your connection with breath, you can reprogram the subconscious. The subconscious is where 95% of the decisions we make on a daily basis come from, and we're not even aware we're making those decisions. Those decisions were imparted onto us when, right from the time we were born until the time we're, 6, 8 years old. That really creates the person who we become and the decisions that we make even as adults. So taking time to come into awareness of your decision making and connecting with breath, which is higher power or life force energy or whatever you want to call it, will really help to make better decisions and keep you calm, right? If you can close the latch in the back of your throat halfway and take a deep belly breath to fill yourself up, it immediately knocks your heart rate down. So this has implications, is that the word I'm looking for? Anyway, implications for getting you off of high blood pressure medicine if that's something that you're looking to do. I'm not telling you to just quit your high blood pressure medications, but these techniques can help you lower your blood pressure, releases. I had anxiety, depression, all those things, and I was managing it with medications, and it's just the medications are worse than, at least from my experience, they're worse than the symptoms of the anxiety or the depression, which, if you're in the moment and aware that you're going down a rabbit hole of anxiety or a rabbit hole of depression, that's when you catch yourself and you reconnect with breath and source. And you bring the healing energy in. And that doesn't mean you'll never be sad or you're not going to have feelings, but it helps us to get over those feelings, right? And we have to stay grounded. And that's why it's important to kind of understand the chakra system in this class, because we're moving energy from the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the power chakra up through the heart chakra, the throat chakra, and the third eye, which helps to keep us grounded. So, when we're grounded, we are able to maintain a practice, right? There's a lot of people, especially people who are air signs. I'm not knocking air signs. I love you all. Air signs are so inspirational. They have so many great ideas. I mean, brilliant. And they know how to do it, and they have, all the energy to do it. But a lot of times, at least people I've worked with, from my experience, I'm not an air sign, but people who have come to me, air signs have all the great ideas, but they don't have they're not grounded enough to bring the ideas all the way into fruition. They'll work on it for a little while, and then they'll move on to something else because they have another brilliant idea. So if that's something that maybe resonates with you, it's important for you not to focus on your ideas, but to focus on getting grounded. The ideas is your natural place. You don't have to focus on them. Once you get grounded, the right ideas for the moment will come to you, and you'll be able to develop that idea from being grounded and centered and not off to another idea. So these techniques will help for that. Anger, fear, lack of creation energy, sexual issues, these techniques will help with everything that's down here in the lower chakras. And so it's kind of important to know the chakra system so that you can have a better understanding of how this technique is working. So if anybody needs a chakra chart or a better understanding of chakras, let me know. There's also a blue watch video button right at the top of the Deeper Connection community page, which is where you're all at right now. And that takes you over to YouTube, where I have 7 chakra balancing videos. They were downloaded in the wrong order, but there's a playlist. So if you click on the playlist, it'll take you through all the chakras, starting at the root chakra and working your way up to the crown chakra. And I know it's kind of upside down, but you have to start at the root chakra and get grounded before you can really work on all the other stuff, right? You'll always be distracted if you're not grounded, and you'll be jumping from one thing to another, right? When I first started learning these techniques, I was like, okay, let me go to this class and let me try this technique, and oh, let me hear about this lecture and that. And I went to all the different ones, and they're all kind of saying the same thing, but really right now it's about just choosing something that resonates with you, and you can take from each and every one. I've traveled around the world. I've studied with all kinds of shamans and mystics and doctors and chiropractors and all kinds of people, and it's about taking what works for you and using it, right? And that's what this awareness and this class that we're going to start at 4, is it already 4? It's almost 4. So we're going to be starting soon. That's what it's all about. Right? Come into awareness of what you want. So before we start the class, we'll go over the Ujjayi breath so that those of you who want to join us for the class can know how to do it. It's about breathing into your belly, right? And just rising and falling. You close the latch in the back of your throat halfway, which makes a noise. And I'll do it a couple times so you can get an idea of how it works. And you could even probably see how I fill my belly up first and then I bring the oxygen up. All right? So you close the latch in the back of your throat halfway and it makes a noise like this. Right? And you fill up your lower abdomen first, fill up your belly, draw the energy up nice and slow, all the way up to the crown, and then exhale, just allow the breath to fall. Don't force it out, don't push it out. And that sound is hypnotizing. It'll get you connected with your own flow, right? So then you can use that sound and focus on that sound, which is a wave breath, which is a great image to focus on, because a wave is water, and we have, 75% of our body is water. So when you can focus on the sound of the water, especially this is great for earth signs and for fire signs. I'm a fire sign. I always focus on the water. The water helps cool me down and actually helps ground me, which is weird because it's water, but for fire, it really gets you to calm down, right? So you focus on that sound, and as you're inhaling, I just feel the wave building. And then exhale, the wave just flaps over, onto the shore. And that lapping sound continuously over and over again can really help you bring a deep state of meditation. Meditation is really all about just altering your state, right? If you have a headache, you want to alter your state into no headache. If you're having a panic attack, you want to alter your state into, calmness. If you don't know which direction to go, which decision to make, you want to alter your state and get grounded to make a decision. So that's really all meditation is. It's something that can be, initiated just like that. When I was in the car accident a couple years ago, I initiated meditational state at the, I didn't even think I had a second to do it. But I took a deep breath and I filled myself up with source, and and that was the last memory, that I had before I hit the pole. So it was because of my habit of doing that, for years I've been doing that, that really helped me to do it in such a quick time. And the more you practice it, the quicker you'll be able to do it when somebody's confronting you, when you're, on the phone, or Facebook, somebody bothered you, or your family, or whatever's going on, right? You can take these techniques and you can use them in the moment to change the vibration in which you exist, and that will keep your vibration up and bring more positive outcomes and energies into your life. Different friends who are not always dragging you down, different opportunities with jobs, things like that. So the more conscious you are, the more you can control your vibes. And in the end, there's really not a control. Right now, it's a process, it's a lesson, it's a study in yourself. But the goal of all of this is to make this practice a habit, so you don't have to think about it anymore, and you embed it into your subconscious to replace the subconscious conditionings that we went through as children and young adults, and all the negative outcomes we've had in our lives. We need to learn from that, yes, but then replace it with a more conscious way of being more loving and caring, not just for other people but for ourselves, right? The change starts with us. That's why the introduction is called, the class is called Be the Change, because these techniques are all about us being the change and raising the vibration. And once we raise our vibration, we'll pull the people, with us. We can't expect them to change first, and we're not changing. We have to change first, and then we will pull them through the wave breath, right? The more of us that get together to do the wave breath, the more powerful it is. And so that's why I do appreciate you all showing up regularly. I mean, this has been really great for the last 6 weeks, namaste to you all. All right, we're going to get the class started. So get your bolsters, get your pillows, get your earbuds, hook up your speakers if you want to participate in the class. And thank you for coming early. I have been saying I'm going to start the class with something. So today I brought my Tibetan bowl, and this Tibetan bowl is super unfancy, no decorations, but it's really thick and the quality is so good. And frequencies, vibrations, if you can't get a gong, it's understandable. Get yourself something. The tingshes I use are really great. Get a good quality, or else it'll be very tinny. This is a great Tibetan bowl. I mean, this Tibetan bowl is small and it's not decorated, it's not fancy, but this cost me about $40, almost 10 years ago. So it's not cheap, these things, but it's worth it, right? So this has a great tone. This is the sacral chakra, creation energy, right? And so get yourself a bowl that resonates with you. It doesn't have to be fancy. Feels so good. I can feel it from my heart. Well, the heart chakras, I have the right frequencies on today as well, which I always do. But yeah, just a great connection. So find yourself something that resonates with you, and it'll help you connect and click into your meditational state. All right. I hope everybody's ready. I'm going to take a sip of water here. Make sure you're comfortable. You know what? I'm going to get a chair. So sit on your butts with your knees bent, if that's how you usually sit. Today I'm going to get a chair because I've been telling people I would get a chair so people could see how to do it on a chair. So get as comfortable as you'd like on a bolster, or on your edge of your couch, as long as you're sitting up straight. So when you're on a chair, you can't sit back, right? I'm going to even go on a little bit of an angle so you can actually see. All right. Don't sit back in your chair. You have to sit on the edge of your chair, cross your feet, and let your thighs fall open. And it's kind of almost like you're hanging off the edge of the chair, right? Very little of my butt is actually on the chair, right? So when you hang your sit bones off the edge of the chair like this, it's really easy to sit up straight, right? You can feel you're just sitting nice and at ease. So whether you're sitting on the floor, whether you're sitting on your couch, whether you're sitting on a chair, scoot up, sit up nice and tall. Relax your tongue, relax your jaw, And do some nice deep belly breaths. Close the latch in the back of your throat halfway. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed, but your sternum is up. Don't slouch down. It's more important to sit up straight than it is to sit on the floor. Stay with your breath. Hear the noise flowing through your head as you inhale deeply from the lower abdomen. Fill up the belly. All the way up to the crown, and then exhale, just releasing everything back down and out. Elongate the back. Feel your sit bones. Get nice and grounded in your seated position. Stay with your breath. Once you get the exercise, you can close your eyes. But if you feel out of balance, keep them open. Stay grounded and focused on one spot in front of you. On the next exhale, bring your arms up to your shoulders, elbows wide. Keep your neck elongated, root lock in, sternum up. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. Right? It's important to keep your sternum up, keep your back in alignment, elongate the neck. Breathing in and out of the belly. If you can't touch your fingers to your shoulders, just keep your arms out to the side like a goalpost, right? But keep your sternum up. Don't slouch down. Inhale left, exhale right. You don't have to do it fast. It's more important to breathe into your belly than to do it quickly. If you have to go slow, breathe into your belly, go slower, right? Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. If you do it fast and you're not breathing into your belly, you'll lose your breath. All right, just a few more. Keep the elbows wide, sternum up, elongate the neck, breathe. And slowly coming to a stop. Woo, all right, wiggling it out a little bit. Sitting up nice and tall. Let it go. Excellent. Feel that juiciness in your spine now, up in the heart chakra area. All right, the next one is for the sacral chakra, right? So again, we're going to, this time we're going to put our hands on our knees, whether you're sitting on the floor or on the chair. Make sure if you're sitting in the chair that your legs are spread open. You're going to inhale, shoulders, chest forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. In and out of the belly. This is for the lower back area, right? Right where your hips are and your torso, right? You're just forward and backward through the pelvic floor. Inhale forward, exhale back, right? As you inhale, you're bringing the oxygen in as you expand. And then as you exhale, you're pushing it out, right? As you contract. So inhale, exhale. It's better to do it slower, but to do it properly. Keep going while I'm talking, right? This is back and forth, just like rocking back and forth through the hips. Getting that sacral chakra energy working, root chakra energy, right? Now, if you feel your pelvic floor squeezed, right? The muscles of the pelvic floor, the muscles you use for urination, if you feel yourself tight down there, see if you can continue to do this, but relax those muscles. All right, a few more. And then slowly coming to a stop. Whew, feeling good. All right, we're really connected with our whole torso now, right? We've opened up the heart chakra, relax your shoulders. We've opened up the sacral chakra, root chakra. Let's go back to the nice deep belly breaths. Close the latch in the back of your throat halfway. Breathe in and out of the nose. Elongate the spine, relax the shoulders, root lock is in. No matter if you're sitting on the floor or on the chair, tuck the pelvic bones under. This protects the lower back and also helps us elongate the spine. You may be feeling a stretch down from, your scapula down through your lower back. When you tuck your butt under like that, it really stretches that lower back. It's really great for sciatic pain. All right, now we've gotten back grounded. Feel the sit bones you're sitting on with a nice deep belly breath. We're going to do one more breathing technique, and this one is for the upper chakras up here, right? So we're really getting a good workout for the whole body here. All right, so what we're going to do is inhale with shoulders up, exhale, drop. Keep your arms and your hands relaxed. You're just using your shoulder muscles to inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Just drop it, right? Breathing in and out of the belly so you don't run out of breath. If you're doing shallow breathing, you will not be able to continue to do it. You'll run out of breath, right? That's why it's so important to get the deep belly breaths going, right? It just takes a little practice. It doesn't happen maybe not the first time or the second time. You got to keep practicing. Start to feel the burn, right? Keep going. Inhale, exhale. Feel that nice warm energy coming up through the body, right? We're getting the whole body going. A few more. Then slowly coming to a stop. All right, shake it out, breathe, get your nice deep belly breath again, close the latch in the back of your throat halfway, get grounded. Feel your body. Feel where you may be a little sore, where you may be a little lightheaded or whatever, but just feel and notice what's going on with you. If you're sitting on the chair, switch your feet. Even if you're sitting on the floor, switch your feet. Put the other foot on the bottom. Let your thighs fall open and relax. Stay with your breath. Inhaling deeply, filling up the lower abdomen, the belly, drawing it all the way up, keeping the latch in the back of the throat closed halfway, and then releasing it back down slowly. On the next exhale, do some Kegel exercises. Do it at your own pace. You don't have to do it when I tell you to do it. Stay with your own flow of your breath. Inhale deeply. And then Kegel exercises. Squeeze, release. As you exhale, squeezing and releasing the muscles of the pelvic floor, those muscles you use for urination. Whether you're a male or female, these are so important for so many different reasons. So nice deep belly breath. Keep the latch in the back of the throat closed. Fill yourself up, drawing that powerful energy up through your system, right? Groundedness, centeredness, security, acceptance, willpower, personal power, motivation, ambition, courage, discipline, drive, determination. It's all here. So as you take that deep belly breath, fill yourself up, bring that energy up, literally visualizing it, bringing that energy up. Feel your whole torso expand as you bring that energy up. And then exhale, squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Keep going, a few more. Just doing those Kegel exercises on the exhale. You're going to really start to notice how you can manage that grounded energy and bring it into your bottom whenever you do these exercises. All right, one more. Excellent. All right, now we're nice and grounded. We're going to slowly get up. If you're in a chair, move your chair. If you're on the floor, take your time. Stay with your breath as you move around. All right, we're going to get into a good standing up posture. Knees unlocked. Root lock in, sternum up, arms and shoulders down, relax, breathe. Nice deep belly breath. Draw the energy up. Picture a straw running through your body from the root all the way up. And as you inhale in and out of the nose, keeping the latch in the back of the throat closed halfway, you're drawing that up just like a straw through the body. Feel the weight of your body on your feet. Breathe in. On the exhale, extend your roots from your feet out into Mother Earth, getting nice and grounded. And then as you inhale, bring that fresh smell of the earth. You know what it smells like after it rains? Inhale that smell. Bring that groundedness energy of Mother Earth, the spring flowers, the roots of the trees, the leaves. And just feeling that energy flowing through the body. Make sure your tongue is relaxed, your jaw is relaxed. On your next exhale, slowly just dangling down. Just as far as comfortable for you. Make sure your fingers and arms stay relaxed, your head is relaxed. Stay with your breath. On the next exhale, allow yourself to just go down a little further. You can shake your shoulders, keep your knees unlocked, and just be comfortable. If this hurts your back, you can go onto the chair, right? The chair you just had. Just rest your hands on the chair, breathe. And on every exhale, just let go a little bit more, let gravity pull you down. Stay with your breath. Oh my gosh, awesome. And on the next exhale, slowly coming up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Whew, just coming back to center. Wow, awesome. I let a lot go. All right, stay with your breath now as I'm talking. Knees loose, root lock in, sternum up. Stay with the breath. On the next exhale, slowly bringing your arms up. Keep your shoulders down, elbows wide, hands clasped but relax. Breathe. Knees loose, root lock in. Just elongating the spine, lifting the upper body off of the lower body. Keep the knees loose. Breathe, elbows wide. On the next exhale, slowly twisting up. Let's go to the left this time. Left first. Keep your knees loose. Keep your feet on the floor, hips nice and root lock in, but just twisting a little from the top. Stay with your breath. Keep your elbows wide. On the next exhale, slowly tipping toward the left. Breathe, exhale, and relax in this pose. Stay with your breath. Feel the stretch down the right side and just let go a little bit more with the exhale. Relax. And then on the next exhale, slowly coming back to center. Good. Let's drop it and let's jump it up. Breathe. Let your arms flap. Stay with your breath. Excellent. Jump around a few more if you want. I can't jump a lot because of my ankle, but the jumping is great. If you can jump around for at least if you can jump around for 2 or 3 minutes throughout the day and stay with your breath and you won't lose your breath, you're going to release a lot of tension in your body. If you have a lot of tension in your body, just jump around, but you have to stay with your breath and you have to be loose, right? So for the time of the class, we're not going to jump too much, but if you can do it, I encourage you all to do it. All right, let's have some heavy sandbags in our hands, and we're just going to flop them back and forth. Stay with your breath. Let your hands flop onto your sides. Nice deep breaths. Close the latch in the back of your throat. Look behind you too. That'll help with a little more stretch. Keep your root lock in to protect your lower back. Breathe. Let your your arms just totally flop. Whew, good. And then slowly coming to a stop. Excellent. All right, we're going to do the backstroke. So I'll turn a little bit sideways. Again, knees are unlocked, right? Don't lock your knees. Keep your knees unlocked. Root lock is in, right? Don't arch your back. And sternum is up. Inhale and exhale deeply. Let your elbow lead. Keep your arm bent. Stay with your breath. Look behind you. Keep your root lock in, keep your knees loose. This is all about stretching under the torso, right? It's all about this hip area all the way up, letting your elbow really lead the way. Stay with your breath. Nice and slow, nice deep breaths. Keep that latch in the back of the throat closed. Halfway, and then slowly just drawing that energy up while you're doing this movement. Keep going. A few more. Keep your root lock in. That'll protect your lower back. Really open up and reach with your elbow. Woo, awesome. And then let's jump it out. Let it go. Flap around. Let's do a good jump. Stay with your breath. Woo, excellent. All right, feeling good. All right, my friends, let's time to step onto the edge of the mat, right? Have the mat or your space in front of you. All right, get grounded. Feet hip width apart, knees loose, root lock in, sternum up. Get into your nice deep belly breaths. You can put your hands by your side, make sure your shoulders are relaxed, or you can put your hands on your belly if you're still, looking to connect with that belly breath. Make sure your tongue is relaxed, your jaw is relaxed. Tuck that butt under, not forward, just under, and breathe. Nice deep breaths. Feel the weight of your body on your feet. On the next exhale, slowly dangling down. Just as far as comfortable for you. If you need to use the chair or the couch, you can rest there. Stay with your breath. Every time we exhale, just like gravity, release a little bit and let yourself just go. Even if it's just a little, quarter of an inch, half an inch, it doesn't matter. Stay with your breath. Make sure your arms are relaxed, hands are relaxed, head is relaxed, tongue is relaxed. Breathe. Nice deep belly breaths with the latch in the back of the throat still closed, halfway. And just letting gravity do the work. On the next exhale, let's walk forward into a downward dog. If you can't do a downward dog on the floor, you can do it against the chair. Just lean against the chair. Make sure the chair is nice and sturdy, or against the couch. Stay with your breath. Make sure your knees are unlocked and your heels are up in the air. This is a nice relaxing pose, no stress. Stay with your breath. On the next exhale, slowly dropping your heels, not pushing them down, just drop them. Let go. On the next exhale, flatten your back out a little bit. Stay with your breath. Okay, then on the next exhale, slowly coming back down. Woo, I could have stayed there for another couple minutes. All right, feeling good. Stay with your breath as you move around. Let's sit on our feet. If you can't sit on your feet, you can stay on the chair. But bring the chair up to the edge of a table. You can use something to put under your feet if you need to. You can use also a pillow to put under your butt if you need to. If you have too much issues here, there's always ways to do it. All right, in this position, root lock in, sternum up. Nice deep belly breaths. Again, right? Let's spread our legs out a little bit too, because we're going to go down and we want some space in between the legs. All right, keep the latch in the back of the throat closed halfway. Make sure your root lock is in. Let's do a couple Kegel exercises on the next exhale. Squeezing and releasing. Don't just hold it. You want to squeeze and release, right? You want to work out that muscle. Let's do a few more. Always on the exhale. For women, it's really important to do Kegel exercises. Helps us for natural childbirth, helps us to avoid incontinence as we get older. Keep going. Kegels on the exhale. For men, it's really important to avoid erectile dysfunction and prostate issues. So I encourage all you to tell your men you know to start doing Kegel exercises, right? Always on the exhale, helps bring the energy back down. All right, on the next exhale, we're going to put one hand on top of the other, elbows out to the side, completely parallel. And exhale, we're going to come down onto our hands, palms down, spread your legs, slowly resting your forehead on your hands. Whether you're on the table or the floor, keep your weight back onto your butt. Stay with your breath. Let your chest fall to the floor, relaxing with every exhale, flattening out that back, opening the heart chakra. Make sure your tongue is relaxed. Make sure your weight is back onto your legs, sitting down close to your feet as possible. Just letting go. If you can't get into this right posture, just stay as you are and let go, surrender in the breath, and little by little you'll get there. Believe me, I couldn't do this when I first started. I couldn't even sit on my feet. So just breathing, relaxing, releasing. Feeling heavier and heavier with every exhale. All right, we're going to do some self-massage. So we're going to basically stay in this position where you're going to come up on your elbows and you're going to use your fingers to massage your neck and shoulders, but it's important that you relax your head on the floor or on the table. So stay with your breath, relax your head down, and just start pinching with your fingers all around your neck and shoulders. Stay with your breath. See if you can keep your weight back on your butt, round out that lower back, flatten out that upper back, relax your head on the floor or on the table. And the harder you pinch, the more you'll break up in there. Might be a little sore, but just breathe it out. All right, awesome. And then slowly come up onto your elbows and rub your head. Stay with your breath. Rub that crown chakra, breathe up into it. All right, and then slowly just coming up vertebrae by vertebrae. Whew, feeling good. Excellent. All right, stay with your breath. Nice deep belly breaths. Draw it all the way up and in. On your next exhale, when you're ready, put your hands behind you and lift your butt. Exhale, right? Stay with your breath. If you're on a chair, you can just kind of stay seated down, but bring your arms back behind you as much as you can. Open up that heart chakra, breathe. And then slowly coming back down. Excellent. All right. Wow, we really got a good workout for all of that today. I think we're going to just lay down, and it's getting time to almost do the gong. Right, we're going to do a few more things laying down. So stay with your breath as you move around. Go ahead and lay on your back, and we're going to do a few more things before we start with the gong. All right, and if you want, you can put your hands on your sacral chakra or your belly, or you can put your arms out to the side if you already know how to do your breath of life. If you really looking to still learn to breathe into your belly, put your hands right down here below your belly button. And let's all close the latch in the back of the throat halfway. And really connect deeply with that wave breath. Feel the weight of your body against the floor. Just notice it. Start to notice if you're having any tension in your fingers, your toes, and just relax it with every exhale, getting heavier and heavier. sure your tongue is relaxed, your jaw. Start to become aware of where you hold tension so that, throughout the day, oh, I usually hold tension in my tongue or my jaw or my fingers or my shoulders are up. So start to become aware of where you keep catching yourself with tension. And the more aware you become, the easier it comes to release that, right? You want to lift your sternum when you're sitting at your computer all day. So it's important to become aware. Stay with your breath. On the next exhale, slowly bring your knees up to your chest. Wiggle your back down. Elongate your neck. Stay with your breath. And just hold one knee with each hand, right? Relax your arms, just breathing, wiggling. Get comfortable. Make sure your feet are relaxed. When you inhale, give your belly a little room, and as you exhale, draw your knees into you. Let your arms do it, right? Let your feet and legs be relaxed. Give your belly a little room. Exhale, draw your knees in, right? Nice and slow. Go with your own pace. Really start to connect with that breathing technique and the flow of your body. All right, then on the next exhale, draw your knees in and then just let them relax there. Drop your arms out to the side. Make sure your neck is elongated, your back is wiggled into the floor. Just relaxing your knees on top of your chest. Your feet are relaxed. Stay with your breath. We're going to do a lower back massage right around the tailbone. So you're going to lift your butt up and go right around your tailbone in a circle. But you're not going to use your shoulders or your hands or your arms. You're not going to use any muscles except the muscles in your lower ab, right? So all of your arms, I'm not using any muscles in my body, just this lower ab muscle to lift my butt. Lift it, stay with your breath. Go right around, get a nice little pace going, but make sure you feel the pressure all the way around your tailbone. Breathing. Great for sciatic pain, right? Lift your butt. Lift your butt, but using only your core muscles, right? This is what strengthens your core so that your sciatic can heal. You have to strengthen your core in order for your sciatic to heal. So if you do this exercise, it's fun, right? You stay with your breath and you focus only on those ab muscles. You can even start to feel it burn, but stay with your breath so you don't get out of breath and slowly come to a stop. Now let's go the other direction, right? Stay with your breath, lift your butt right around the tailbone, right? Use only your ab muscles. Breathe. Nice deep belly breath. Latch in the back of the throat is still closed. You're focusing on your breath. Meditation. Lift it up, lift it around, massaging that area that's always so sore and tired. All right, a couple more. Stay with your breath. And then slowly coming to a stop. Cross your legs and let your thighs fall open down to the floor. Relax. Breathe. Keep your feet crossed, right? Like you were sitting Indian style. And then just let your thighs fall open. If your thighs can't stretch so far, put a couple pillows or bolsters or books underneath your legs to hold them up. It's important to just stay relaxed in these poses, and eventually you'll let go of the tension, which keeps your legs from falling. And then you can remove the pillows or the whatever you got going on. All right, staying with the breath, just allowing yourself to relax, feeling your body, feeling the burn in the sacral chakra, right, from that exercise, but feeling how good the lower back feels as well. All right, switch your feet, other foot on the bottom. Let your thighs fall open. Breathe. Again, make sure your Tongue is relaxed, your jaw, your eyelids, your third eye, your temples, your sinuses, just relaxing, breathing deeply. And then on the next exhale, you can straighten your legs out, and if you have your earbuds there, maybe put your earbuds in, stay with your breath as you move around. If you need to stretch a little more, you can do that, but just stay connected with your breath, with the flow that you've already created within your body. Get nice and comfortable. After you put your earbuds in, if you need to put a bolster under your knees or grab a blanket, wherever you're at, I don't know, but just get comfortable. Put your hands back on your sacral chakra, down by your belly, or bring your arms out to the side, arms wide open, palms up, open for receiving. Stay with your breath. Relax your toes. Walk your heels down. Breathe. Walk your shoulders out. Elongate the neck. Nice deep belly breaths. Keeping the latch in the back of the throat closed halfway. Feel your weight against the floor. Breathing deeply. Feeling your whole torso expand as you inhale. Releasing everything that doesn't serve you as you exhale. Feeling the breath flow through the body. This time inhaling in awe of the life force energy that flows through us. Grateful for another breath. Humbled. Thankful. Bring the alignment of the floor into your body as you inhale. Bringing the awareness to the third eye. Just focusing, closing the eyes and just focusing right in between the eyebrows, looking up at that spot with your eyes closed, and noticing the white light that resides in that area. Stay with your breath, and as you inhale, bring the breath up to that white light. It's our intuition and our inspiration. The clearer it is, the more inspirations and intuitions we can connect with. So just staying with the breath. If thoughts come into your mind, you can use the mantra, inhaling healing energy, exhaling everything that doesn't serve me. Just connecting with the third eye space, infinity that lays beyond the physical consciousness. And then bring your awareness just 2 or 3 inches in front of the third eye to your aura, your energy body around you. Stay with your breath. Just become more and more aware of your energy, the space that you're in. And then expanding your awareness to the house or the building that you're in. Just feeling what it feels like to be in that expanded space. Breathing deeply. And connecting with your block, your neighborhood. Expanding. Just breathing through the heart and bringing the energy up. And exhaling, bringing it out to the whole town that you're in, the city that you're in, and going deeper and deeper into this breathing practice, connecting with source and inhaling the life force energy into your body slowly, gratefully, graciously, filling yourself up and sending it out to the state, the whole country as we exhale it, expanding our awareness now to coast to coast, sending that energy out, healing the oceans and to the north and south, the countries at our borders, and just staying with the breath and expanding that awareness now, sending the healing love all around the world. All around, a big hug to Mother Earth as we exhale, healing, loving energy, as we share it, connect in it, spread it around, gratitude and grace. Let's travel a little further now and look down at our beautiful Earth from above. The sun shining on it, greens and blues and the beautiful white clouds. And let's just send loving energy to Earth and the sun and our moon. Just being grateful for the life that it provides for us, support. And feeling the energy from the whole solar system, all the stars and the galaxies around us, and just drawing that energy in as we're floating around up in the space. Up in the higher realms. Let's focus on the blackness now. Blackness that's beyond the light. The field of pure potentiality. Where anything can happen and everything is possible. Just breathing in the groundedness of such a dark energy and knowing that it's there for us when we need it. And slowly turning our attention back to Earth. Our beautiful shining planet. And just like a Google map, coming back down to the space that you're in. Wherever you're at, coming back down, noticing just how small we are and how insignificant it all is when we find how small we are. Feeling your body against the floor, staying with your breath. Just noticing your body, your feelings, your emotions. Bringing the alignment of the floor into you as you inhale, letting everything go as you exhale.
There's no hurry to get up. Just take a moment and notice what you're feeling. Our intention here is to become more and more aware of what and how we are feeling. Physically, emotionally, energetically. So I just want to say thank you to all. Stay there laying as much as you want. Stay with your breath. I'm so glad to have connected with you today. If you have any questions or if anything comes up for you, please don't hesitate to message me as always. I'd be more than happy to connect with you. I've had a lot of people reaching out and I've been helping them virtually. So if you need any help, I also want to let everybody know that I'm doing private sessions again. So if you're ready to get back to your work and in person and you want to come and lay in front of this amazing gong, I will be more than happy to gong you. Let me know. We can set up an appointment.
I love you all again, and thank you all for coming. And I will talk to you on Friday at 4 o'clock. We will be here for the last class of the week. And I guess I just really want to mention I'm doing an event on Saturday morning at 11 o'clock Central Time, and it's the I'm Sorry Challenge. And it's for anybody who's really looking to get that I'm sorry energy out of their system, out of their vocabulary. So if that's you or something you resonate with, or if you know anybody who wants to do it, it'll be free on A Deeper Connection, just like we are here today, live on Saturday at 11, maybe for like half an hour or something. It's not going to be a big thing, but you're welcome. I'm also doing a paid event on Saturday night. So if you want to, get your family together and do a chakra balancing series, I mean, I haven't asked for any money for this whole time, and I'm not doing this for money, but if you would like to donate to the cause, I'm having a paid event on Saturday night. It's a chakra balancing event. It's going to be, similar to what we're doing today, but it's going to be on, I don't know, on one of those other where you have to pay, Zoom or something like that. I don't know. But I'm not expecting you all to be there, but I would love for you to be there, and I could, use a little cash. I haven't made any money in the last 2 months. I'm sure you're all feeling it. Maybe not all of you, but I know some people are feeling it more so than others. If you've been out there in the healthcare field helping, I thank you so much. I do not envy you your money. I am glad that you are out there and that you are making money, and you should probably be making twice as much as what you're actually making, or 3 times as much. But we really appreciate you all out there doing your thing, and I love you all, and we'll see you on Friday for sure, 4 o'clock. Bye.